This is bringing my journey to life. Dati, post lang to, ngayon video na. Okay, so makikita nyo naman sa title kung anong i-discuss natin dito. Or kung ano yung i-share ko sa inyo. Kung paano ako naging ganito from this. Sana nga ganun talaga kadali. Pero hindi. Looking back, hindi ko inakalang 10 years na palang nakakalipas. Yup, 10 years. Ay, and maybe there's a reason why ganun katagal ang tinake ko just for me to achieve this. Kasi everyone na nakikita na yung journey ko, makikita lang nila yung previous phase lang from last year to this point. But that's not the entire story. It's just another phase. Kasi, growing up, mataba talaga akong bata. I got bullied. Wala, naalala ko yun. 8 years old ako. Umuwi kami ng Pilipinas. Hala, bakit parang naiiyak ako? No! 8 years old ako. Sobrang taba ako yun. For a child. Hindi ko alam kung overweight or obese ako for a child. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ako maiiyak. Naalala ko lang. Masyado akong emotional. I'm sorry. Okay. Naglalaro kami sa labas noon. Tapos, yung kapitbahay namin, gayo, lalaki yun. Mas matanda siya sa akin. Tapos, tinutukso niya ako. Sabi niya, ganito yung tone ma. It still plays in my head. Kaya ko ba? Grabe. Childhood. What a journey. Ayun nga. Tinutokso niya ako, tapos hindi ko alam kung kaya ko gawin yung tone na kaya ko umuulit siya sa isip ko, pero hindi ko siya masabi. Kasi masakit. Hindi ko nakalang iiyak ako. Anyways, ayan. Basta, chant yun. Tapos, tinutokso niya ako. Every time na lalabas ako, maririnig ko yun. Hindi ko siya masyado pinansin kasi bata pa ako nun anong paki ko, mga ganun. Then years passed by, di ako pumayat. Like, tumaba lang talaga ako ng tumaba. Grade 5, 11 years old ako nun. Tapos, ayun na, nag-umpisa nang maging conscious kasi kapag lumalabas kami nila mami, kung walang double XL na damit for a kid like me, wala akong mabibiling damit. For adults na or teens, kasya nga yung damit ng mami ko that time sa akin. At grade 5. Tas ayun, nung nagiging conscious na ako at that age, yung alam kong diet that time kasi, yun yung sinasabi ng mga tao sa paligid mo na huwag kang kumain ng ganito, bawasan mo yung ganito. I started to think na yung mga pagkain na kinakain ko, they are making me fat. They are making me huge. At that age, at 11 years old, I started to do crash dieting. Kasi nga, gusto kong pumayat, gusto kong makasuot naman ng mga damit na fit for my age, na hindi na nahihirapan sila mami na maghanap ng damit para sa akin. Nag-crash diet ako for how many months? 5 months? Pumayat ako, yes, pero hindi naman ako ganun pumayat. Parang ganun din. Pero, at least, kahit papano, may mga nagkakasya ng damit. Tapos, after I quitted crash dieting kasi I wasn't happy anymore, I feel na parang, bakit ba ganito? Bakit ang taba ko? Tapos, sabi ko, okay, I will change my diet. Kasi, after kong mag-crash diet, tumaba ulit ako. Tumaba ulit ako. Lagi ko sinasabi kasi na tabain ako. Where in fact, hindi dahil tabain ka, wala kang pag-asa. Okay, summer before grade 9, I started to have a diet. Hindi ko alam kung anong tawag doon. Pero ganito lang yung mga kinakain ko. Hindi ako nag-rice. Wheat bread ako every meal. Tapos minsan ako mag-pasta. Well, carbs lang din yun. Alam ko na. 2 slices per meal. Tapos, kapag bumibili kami ng food, dapat laging may label yan na no added sugar, low carb, dairy-free, gluten-free, low fat, non-fat. Dati nga yung milk ko pa yung powdered na skimmed. Then, kapag bibili kami ng chocolate, dapat dark chocolate yan. Tapos, dark chocolate na, no sugar added pa. Di lang kumain ng junk food, fast food, kasi takot nga akong tumaba. Tapos yung time na yun kasi, dahil nga feeling ko, kapag kumakain ako, tataba ako, yung mga kinakain ko, I purge them. Sorry for the term. Or pinipilit ko siyang i-vomit or isuka. Kasi I feel bad, I feel guilty for eating. Tapos may mga occasions din like family occasions, yung mga get-together ng friends namin. Sobrang nasasayang yung panahon na dahil ayokong kumain and takot ako sa pagkain, hindi ako kakain. So what's the celebration without food? I mean, without you eating. Hindi ko masyadong na-enjoy yung moments na yun kasi deep inside, gusto kong kumain, pero takot ako. Times passed, parang ilang months into this diet na low carb, low fat. Hindi ko maintindihan. Dahil nga, I purge. Kahit na ayusin ko yung sa sarili ko na hindi na ako nagpipilit, automatic na nag-vomit ako. Sinabi ko sa parents ko. Then we went to the hospital. Tapos nagpa-check up kami. Unang ginawa sa akin is blood test and ultrasound. Wala naman sila nakita. Normal naman. Pero, I'm still vomiting what I'm eating. Pinabalik kami ulit kasi I will undergo an endoscopy procedure to see kung meron bang mali sa stomach ko or sa sistema ko, ganun. Ito yung nagwe-wait ako for my procedure. Tapos ayun, normal din yung results. So wala, there's nothing wrong with me. Pero how I wish I was referred to a psychologist that time. Kasi na-realize ko lang this past years na parang it was a sign of an eating disorder. Alam, naiyak na naman ako. Ayoko na. Dahil nga, takot akong kumain. Takot akong tumaba. Kasi kung ano-ano nang naririnig ko, kung ano-ano yung nakikita. Ako mismo, based sa mga sinasabi ng tao sa akin, kapag tinitignan ko yung sarili ko sa salamin, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Yung ganon. Parang, ikaw yan. Apparently, yung pag-purge and yung pag-vomit after eating, para feeling mo is ligtas ka sa calories na intake mo, is a sign of having a bulimia nervosa. Although I wasn't really clinically diagnosed, I somewhat assumed nung nalaman ko na ganun pala yun. With that fear of food, with that eating, tas isusuka mo din. It was not a healthy place to be. Promise, sobrang hirap. So, this was the first months sa diet na yon. Then, the next year, ginawa namin nung pinsan ko yung hip-hop abs by Shanti. Then, one morning kasi, late na ako nagising. So, hindi ako kumain agad. Diretso ako workout. At dahil nga ganun yung diet ko, at hindi ako kumain that morning, after nung workout na yon, naglakad ako papunta sa room ng grandparents ko. All of a sudden, the next thing that I know, blackout na lahat. Nahimatay ako bago ko palang buksan yung door. And after nun, nadala ko sa hospital, sa emergency room. Tapos, naalala ko nagalit pa yung doctor sa akin. Sabi niya, kung gusto mo magpapayat, wag mong gugutomin yung sarili mo. Mali ang ginagawa mo. Actually, galit talaga yung tone niya kasi na-frustrate siya. Tapos yun, kinuhanan ako ng ECG and ng blood test. Alam mo yung mababa sa akin. Dahil nga sa diet ko, low blood sugar ako. So, kulang ako sa glucose. Alam niyo ba yung ginawa sa akin bago ako umuwi? Pinainom lang ako ng chocolate, then I'm good to go. Chocolate lang ang katapat, low blood sugar. Pero actually, after nitong incident na to, ganun pa din ako kumain. Ulam lang, di ako nagkakanin. Tapos, wala pa ding fast food, wala pa ding sweets, junk food, ganyan. Ganun pa din, like, konti pa din ako kumain. This kind of diet lasted for 4 to 5 years. Ganun na ako katagal na nag-stick sa diet na yon. So, ganito ako that time. Ganyan, yun yung pinakamapayat na na-achieve ko. 52 kilograms from 68 kilograms. Okay. December, magpapasko nun. 2017. Tapos may bago kasi bukas na tapsihan malapit sa amin. Like, walking distance lang talaga, parang 5 minutes. So, that time, hindi nga ako nag-rice, diba? Sabi ko, ang boring naman kumain ng tapsilog ng walang sinangag. So, ito yung kinain ko. Kumain ako, binrake ko na yung diet ko. Sabi ko, sige na, okay naman na yung katawan ko, okay na yung weight ko, babalik ko na yung rice and yung mga tinanggal ko before. So, ayun, it started with that tapsilog. So, since nag-start na nga ako kumain ulit ng kanin ng December 2017, January 2018 hanggang ngayon, I'm still eating rice. And yung mga tinanggal ko before. The problem is, di ba nga pumayat ako, okay na yung katawan ko nun. After 2 years into going back to your old habits, and with that kind of eating, I gained again. So, frustrated na naman ako nung time na yun. Pero at that point, sobrang, kunwari, wala akong pake, pero deep inside, sobrang na-frustrate na ako. Na na-achieve ko na, tapos pinakawalan mo pa. From 68 kilograms nung heaviest ko nung bata pa ako, then naging 52 ako when I did that kind of diet. Then my heaviest right now was 75 kilograms. So, imagine, 68, 52, tapos naging 75. Gabi yung relapse ko. Significant weight gain nga naman. It was emotionally and mentally stressful to be at that kind of state. Kasi hindi ko na alam yung gagawin ko sa sarili ko. Nagtry din ako ng intermittent fasting noon, pero it didn't work. Kasi, it turns out, na kahit na naka-intermittent fasting ka, hindi mo pa din makukuha yung goal mo if you will continue to overeat pa din kapag feasting window mo. So, kasi that time, sobrang stressed ako. So, stressed eating ako. So, ayun. That time din, na-try ko din yung apple cider vinegar na shots for a short period of time. Kasi naniwala din ako na it burns fat. Nakakahiya. Pero yes, nabiktima din ako nun. It didn't work din kasi bukod sa hindi siya masarap, nararamdaman ko sa tiyan ko there's something going on. Well, acidic na nga yung tiyan ko, tapos iinom pa ako ng vinegar, diba? So, ayun, parang sinisira ko lang din yung sistema ko by just wanting to lose weight again. Last year, June 2019, sabi ko, sige, ayusin ko na yung food ko. And di na ako magpapakagutom. I'm not gonna remove other food groups na kasi I know now na kailangan yun ng katawan ko. And everything in moderation is really okay. So, June 2019, sobrang nag-start nga ako na eat in moderation. Wala akong masyadong workout nito kasi sobrang busy sa school. So, nitong lockdown, nag-reflect ako. Tapos, tinignan ko yung pictures ko. I used to take a picture na full body. Pero ngayon, papakita ko sa inyo yung back, yung likod. Nung June 2019, ito yung likod ko. Then, nung January 2020 naman, nung nag-check ako, ganito. So, without too much effort sa food, stress pa nga ako sa food, diba? And yung exercise ko, hindi consistent, I managed to go from this one to this one. So, dun ko na na-realize na it really does work, na kinakain mo yung lahat ng gusto mo, but you're still losing weight. Na kaya mo siyang gawin by just eating in moderation. Second week of March, nagkaroon na announcement na magla-lockdown. Tapos, ayun, kinausap ko yung sarili ko. Nag-reflect talaga ako kasi sobrang dami na nangyayari at that time na feeling ko na papabayaan ko na yung sarili ko. And that was the time na I believed na I really have to talk myself through this. Kasi the things na I want to achieve will not be achieved if hindi ko aayusin muna yung thinking ko and how I take care of myself. Kasi what's important here, ito talaga na-realize ko, what's important here is, other than being skinny, slim, or pumayat ka man or other than the weight loss, hindi pwedeng nagsasuffer naman yung health mo in general. Kasi pumayat ka nga, tapos nagkasakit ka naman. Considering the things that happened to me I almost had an eating disorder and I suffered or I already fainted due to low blood sugar that time. So, hindi talaga siya healthy. So, ayun, ngayon. Since March, I'm still eating what I want. I'm still eating the food that I want in moderation. Mas maganda na you find your balance. Dating takot ako sa sugar and carbohydrates, na-realize ko na they are not the enemy. Ang kalaban yung sarili ko. Yung kalaban is how I manage my diet. How I tend to overeat every day. And I guess that's what the diet culture has not been telling us. Okay, so feeling ko din ngayon, parang kinailangan kong pagdaanan lahat yon. Kasi I wouldn't be sitting here right now, sharing everything. I wouldn't be here if hindi ko po naranasan lahat ng yon. And I just hope na a lot of people will also realize it. Diet culture has been a very toxic mindset to everyone. Especially those na gusto magpapayat. Like me before, as a child. And this is something na I wanted to tell myself. If I can talk to myself, yung 11-year-old girl, sabihin ko na, you don't have to eliminate the foods that you want. You don't have to go to extremes. You don't have to starve yourself just to lose weight. Na hindi mo kailangang magbawas ng sobra sa pagkain mo. Kailangan mo lang ayusin yung pagkain mo. Eat healthier choices. Increase your vegetables, your fruit intake. Minimize nyo yung mga junk food, fast food nyo. Well, you can eat them in moderation. But you don't have to starve yourself. Especially na inaayos at nagde-develop yung katawan mo into that body that you need as an adult. So, kailangan ng katawan mo yung energy, yung nutrients, as you go through this stage of adolescence. Which, sa sarili ko, hindi ko nagawa. Kasi nga, sa sobrang frustrated ko, sa sobrang takot ko, ganun yung nangyari sa akin. I didn't take care of myself enough that time. So, the most beautiful thing that I can share with you right now, na nagbigay sa akin ng daan to go from this one again to this one now, is that you think of long-term goals na hindi pala dapat weight loss lang yung focus mo. You have to understand na yung overall health mo is at stake din sa ginagawa mo sa sarili mo. Hindi mo man siya mararanasan ngayon, pero kapag consistent mo siyang nire-restrictan ng calories and ng nutrients, you will experience the many complications ng katawan mo. And that is something na sobrang, personally, for me, nakakatakot. Kasi if I didn't realize this anytime sooner, after 10 years na ganun yung diet na ginagawa ko, crash diet, low fat, low carb diet, and whatsoever, maybe right now, ina-increase ko palalo yung risks ko for diseases or for deficiencies because dahil lang takot akong tumaba. And one thing that really helped me was to change my mindset. Na instead nga na weight loss yung i-focus ko, I must think about the things that I can do consistently na walang nade-deprive na kahit ano. Emotional ko man yan, physical ko man yan, or mentally ko man yan. Dapat hindi sila nako-compromise. Na lifestyle change ito, hindi lang yung pang short period of time. And I hope by listening to this, ma-realize nyo din na hindi sustainable yung mga fad diets. Restrictive diet will never be sustainable for you. Because let's be realistic, you cannot walk through this life without eating those foods na kailangan ng katawan mo talaga. You will always need your carbohydrates, your fat, and your protein. And your micronutrients. Then also, find the activities that you enjoy. Be patient with yourself. Believe na kaya mo to. And be okay na it will take time. Na this shouldn't be a quick process. There is no shortcut to this one. Honestly, if you really want this to be sustainable and lasting, unlike mine before, hindi ka maghahanap ng quick fix or shortcut. And no one can do this journey best for you but yourself. Okay? I learned it the hard way. I really hope na nakatulong itong video na to. And to everyone who's watching this, I am so happy na I have reached you, and I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy at this time.